When Thailand's rising political conflict went international outside two embassies last week, two women with opposing viewpoints were leading the way. Mai Pasarawali Thanakit Wibunpon, a 25-year-old student, led several thousand anti-government protesters to the German embassy to request a probe of the king's visits to Germany. His Majesty the King is known to have spent a considerable amount of time each year in Bavaria. Although police took legal action against her for leading protesters to the German embassy, the young activist still continues to protest for Prime Minister General Prayut Chan-o-cha to resign, the constitution to be redrafted, and the monarchy to be reformed. The following day, 46-year-old singer U Haruthai Muangbunsri showed up in front of the U.S. Embassy with a smaller crowd to demand the U.S. to stop interfering with Thai politics. Haruthai believes a disinformation campaign is being conducted to undermine the monarchy, which she and other royalists see as a core unifying force in Thailand. Her group, Thai Phakdi, is also opposed to any move to amend the charter. Mai Pasarawali, an undergraduate at Mahanakhon University of Technology, had no interest in politics until 2015, where she saw a video of university students being forcefully arrested for taking part in a rally to mark the first anniversary of the 2014 coup d'etat. This was when she realized that politics has affected every phase of her life. Pasarawali co-founded the Mahanakhon for Democracy group to create a safe space for debate, including at pro-democracy protests. She also co-founded Free Youth, the national protest group behind the big rally at the Democracy Monument on July 18th. 2 weeks later, on August 3rd, she made headlines with her first rally speech, dressed as a witch, in keeping with the protest's Harry Potter theme. However, Pasarawali's rise to prominence in the protest has come at a cost. Already out on bail after being charged for participating in previous rallies, she was hit with a further charge last week related to the German embassy protest. Yet with strong backing from her fellow activists, Pasarawali shows no sign of backing down in the push for a more democratic Thailand. Before venturing in politics, U Haruthai's first love was music. She debuted as a lead singer of rock band Paper Jam in 1997 before becoming a solo artist and winning several awards. Stars normally lose their sparkle over time, but Haruthai has managed to stay in the public eye longer than others. In 2006, she was elected as a Bangkok district councillor under the Democrat Party banner and then re-elected in 2010. When the People's Democratic Reform Committee took to the streets in 2013 to oust the Yingluck Shinawatra government, Haruthai joined them and began delivering speeches on stage. She remains a fierce defender of the PDRC to this day, despite its dissolution after the coup. The former singer has never shied away from the battle and is now on the front line mobilizing royalists against protesters pressing for monarchy reform. She believes that royalists are coming forward to protect the royal institution, not to confront with protesters. Haruthai's political convictions are rooted in her college years when she joined the 1992 uprising against the regime of General Suchinda Khrapayun. She was among the protesters detained during the bloody Black May crackdown that year, which saw Suchinda resign following the intervention of His Majesty King Rama IX. Despite their vastly different stances, both Pasarawali and Haruthai have one thing in common. They are determined to fight for their cause no matter what.